That poor thing just looks naked without a wing. This one looks really good with a wing. There's something that never quite took off. Started squishing things in our press, and then just a broken valve from a Honda engine, so that's pretty cool. Welcome back, everybody. We're jumping right into it. We're working on the BMW 335, and today we're doing a little bit of carbon. It's about time. Full disclosure, this got stripped off of my 328 that is lovingly parked on the street to make way for the 335. So I just spent a good hour making a giant mess with the rubber wheel, getting the old adhesive off, and then sweeping. As you can tell, it was quite messy. So we got us a beautiful carbon fiber trunklet for the E90 335 build we have going on. Now I know what you're saying. Rain, doesn't that thing have a whining power steering pump that sounds like a supercharger and completely blowed out front suspension? Yeah, it does. So why am I putting carbon fiber on? Because it's fucking sick. So I do have one coming. It has been in the mail for like 3 weeks. I have the new one coming in about 10 days to 20 days, and I just can't wait. So we stripped it off the 328. That's how we got here. So anyway, pretty straightforward, pretty easy. All you need is some painter's tape, and that's going to help us flop it on. Paper towels. In this case, I'm using wax and grease remover. You can use isopropyl alcohol. That word is tough for me to say. Get your wing. I've already test fit it. Fortunately, this one is not very warped with carbon fiber and fiberglass. That's usually not the case. So I got lucky. We're going to go ahead, test fit. No. Also, tape. That's important. I would recommend 3M. I'm going to try Gorilla because it's what we have, and we should have enough. So actually, that being said, I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to prep the surface where the tape goes. This fits pretty snug, and we're going to run a strip down here. Then we'll go tape this on, and then prep the surface of the trunk, slap it on, and we'll be good to go. So let's get cleaning.
'Cause I don't wanna know, I swear I should go, no, I don't wanna let you down. You just wanna know how far I will go, 'cause you know I will stay around. So let me know where to go. So let me know where to go. I wanna find you.
Alright guys, so we went ahead, we got our tape on there. It's pretty much nice and smooth. I did some creative cuts for the ends here. Full disclosure, I screwed up on this end. This is the strongest tape I've ever had to deal with. This is absolutely insane. So to peel these 5 inches off, damn near killed me. So I don't think this thing's going anywhere. So probably unnecessary to double it up here, but it's done. This is now going to be structural to the trunk of the car. So we're right here. We just gotta go prep the trunk now, and pretty much set. So let's go clean up the trunk. Again, we're gonna use some wax and grease remover, give her a nice rub down, and then we're pretty much set. So let's get into it. Obviously this is easier with 2 people, but it is pretty straightforward. So we've got our tape at the farthest forward points. So we can now flip it forward and it'll pivot off of that. And when we drop it down, it's only going to go back so far because of the tape. And it'll drop down right where we want it. So, since I'm doing this alone, I'm going to lift it up alone. I'm going to lift it up off camera, and I'm just going to give it one more coat, or one more pass, that's the word, with the wax and grease remover. Just make sure it's nice and clean. And then on camera, I'll drop it down, and we'll be good to go. And I'll show you, this is super easy, just how easy it is. Bam, just as quick as that, this thing is on and it looks great. Oh, I love these wings. These look so good on the E90s. Woo! As you can see, guys, this thing is really on there. That Gorilla Glue does not mess around. And I think this is honestly one of the best mods you can do for the exteriors. This really ties it in. And it's carbon fiber, so can't go wrong there, but that is gorgeous. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. I honestly think this is one of the best mods you can do for the exterior on E90 of any kind. So there are some pretty cool M4 styles that have the little whoops. They're pretty tall. I didn't want to go that route with this car, so I'm trying to keep a nice low profile. As far as this one goes, it's just a nice Amazon special. I made sure to get some real carbon fiber. It's may as well, right? That's pretty much it, guys. Honestly, for a couple $100, 10 minutes of work, totally transform the outside of your car. I would strongly recommend these. It's just, get a good brand or else you're going to get a nice warped pile of garbage, and it'll be very upsetting. So that's my only recommendation, and some good, solid double-sided tape. So that's it, guys. I'll catch you in the next one where we continue to mod this poor 335i, as well as rebuild the poor thing from its very shady, seedy, sketchy past. So thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.